What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Welcome back to another video. Now, I don't ever like to make these types of videos because I always like things to be positive. And I want to preface this video by saying that I'm very confident in my trading strategy. Super confident. Even at massive losses, I don't ever expect to have massive losses. I know that losses come with the territory of being able to gain quite a bit. Um, and I've had instances, or a lot of instances, where I've gained thousands of dollars, multiple thousands of dollars. Um, But copy trading is a different animal, right? Because copy trading, you're utilizing other people's money. And I've always said that I wanted to be conservative as possible with copy trading, um, until people told me not to be conservative. They said, your regular portfolio is looking really, really great. Don't be conservative. We're also at low points compared to the high points, so it makes sense. There's no possible way that we're going to give up a year's worth of gains in a lot of plays because, of some sort of downfall, which we already have seen. And I was like, yeah, you know what? That makes sense. As I look into the charts, it makes sense. I look into something like Avax, right? For instance, um, Avax was at a high price of 65 cents or $65. Decreased all the way down here, and we're like, yeah, we're definitely going to see a bounce. Goes from $29 up to a level of $41. We're like, yeah, we're starting to see that bounce. However, it decreases again. We're like, okay, well, for sure, this level of $25 is going to be that massive support level that we see there. Well, no, it drops down more, all the way down to $22. And then we're like, all right, well, that is the low point. $22 is a significant low. So it's going to bounce. Well, then it ends up bouncing and gets to $33. We're like, okay, that's where I started copy trading, was somewhere around here, the $29 mark. Ended up making a little bit out of it, but then everything took a turn for the worse when it came to Ethereum ETF and the negativity that surrounded that for some reason. And it continued to drop down to 22 again. And it's making me think, as you look at this, it's stair stepping down, creating lower highs, lower lows, lower high, maybe a lower low. And we could possibly see it go down to here, possibly see it drop down to an even lower price point. But you see some of these other touch points that are here, which are $21. You're like, okay, it's probably not going to go down to that far, but it doesn't make sense how you lose an entire year's worth of gains as you're in more of a bearish or a bull market. That makes no sense whatsoever. Bitcoin rose all the way up to $70,000 and then rose up to there again and then decreased down to 60. Why in the heck is AVAX dropping back down to 22 when it's nowhere near its all-time high? Nowhere near even having the same level of a reaction as Bitcoin had, or even Ethereum. And the same thing goes for a lot of the altcoins that are dropping a massive amount. They never had that major push yet. And Bitcoin has most of the dominance at 55%, almost 56%. So it makes no sense. And that's why I was thinking, I was like, okay, everything you're laying down seems right. So I'll be a little bit more aggressive, or a lot more aggressive, because I have to utilize majority of the copy trading money that's in there. Um, and as I was more aggressive, you saw things that started to come down. Now, I'm very confident in my strategy. I know that just because, you're losing money, and there are instances to where I do take stop losses into it. But in these instances, when you're hitting support level after support level after support level after support level, you cannot do that, because any of these support levels can absolutely bounce on you, and then you end up not being in the trade at all, and you lose everything that you invested in that position. So let's say you have a $1,000 leverage trade in it, and you're looking to take a loss of 20%. You take that loss of 20%, it ends up bouncing at your 20%. Well, now you just lost that 20%, and you also lose out on the opportunity of gaining whatever the bounce was, meaning that you gain the 200 back plus a lot of profit in the end if you found those lows. Now, a lot of times I'll invest aggressively with a larger leverage with a smaller price that I put in, and I'll also invest aggressively in the form of amount of dollars that I put in. Um, But as we see certain lows that are here, I'm consistently investing into lower levels. So right now, my copy trading portfolio looks very, very bad. Very, very bad. But I'm telling you, I'm very, very confident in exactly what my strategy is. And I've done the same thing in the past. I did it with Jasmy Coin when I started invested with Jasmy on Margex because they offered it when Jasmy was at like a 30 or 3.5 cent price. Making these moves to say, okay, it's at a lower level, but I have to kind of average into it and lose money as I'm going along because while I can supplement it, you still end up losing out on the deal because you now lose the positive side of it while gaining the negative side of it. And it just doesn't fully fit well. Um, but I'm confident in my strategy because as I have certain levels that I'm investing into, I'm not investing all of the money in at this point. If I lose this money, then I'm not investing all at this point. It means that it's at a lower price for a better buying opportunity. So then I buy in there and see that ultimate success and then see that continuation of that ultimate success. If you invest in at the lowest possible point, then there's no way that you're going to get back to that point for the time being, especially in more of a bull market when that altcoin season does happen. So again, just to preface this, my copy trading portfolio does not look great. For anybody that's invested into now, look, it's up to you. If you take, your whatever you have left in your copy trading portfolio, you are guaranteed to lose. Know that I'm still investing money into it. I've put in a lot. I've put in probably somewhere around $7,000 into it. The overall portfolio is down to 5,000. But I put in $7,000. I have another $1,000 that's coming into it, so that I can average into these plays as they are at lower levels. But just to give you a glimpse of how much this is down, like I can say that I truly messed up, but this is also a part of the overall strategy. I just didn't expect this many support levels to be hit and to be broken through. I didn't expect that at all, especially with Avac. That's ridiculous. But this is where the portfolio looks like. You see all of the different red that's here. A lot of negativity, and some aggressively negative. Aggressively negative. So again, this is all a part of my strategy. Know that I am putting money in there to make up for the money that is lost. However, it's not going to reflect on your portfolio that's already in here until the gains do start to happen. Now, for anybody that's investing now, you would be seeing all of those gains rather than looking to make up anything. So if you want to invest, you can. If you don't want to and you're not comfortable with the fact that it's down so significantly, it's totally understandable. But I am, like I said, I'm very, very confident in my strategy and my trading strategy and how much money I have to invest into there, right? I'm kind of taking a little bit of the hedge fund approach, right? Not necessarily collapsing a business or anything, but taking the hedge fund approach in a way to where if you have enough money to consistently invest at lows, eventually you will win, right? Those lows or those losses that you have can be massive. They can be. I'm not taking a 50x leverage every time. It's a 5x leverage, right? So those losses can be massive, but the gains on the way back up will be more massive, especially with an excelling crypto market, with a exploding crypto market. We know of not only getting back to a level of $30, but getting to a level of 65 and getting to 70 and getting to 100 and getting to 200 and stuff like that, right? For Ethereum, I have many positions in Ethereum. Yes, they could still come back down. I will average into those plays just to see that happen. And again, very confident in what I'm doing here. Some people might not be confident in this strategy, and it's okay. I've been able to gain 4 different times. I've been able to reset my my portfolio by making a bunch of money at a lower level for Jasmy, for XRP, for Solana, for Avax, for LTC, for Bitcoin and Ethereum. I've been able to do it with all of those. 4 different times I would reset. So it would be at a low point, make all your money, and then you would take out your initial investment plus your profit. Then it would fall back down. You would average into it. you would see it explode, take out your initial investment or more profit. And you go on as you see that fit. Again, this is my strategy. You can say whatever you want in the comment section. I know there are people that are going to be like, I told you so. You suck at trading. Anytime I was positive, they never said anything about any type of negativity. But when it's negative, people love to hate on anything that you're doing. But again, my strategy, either way, I will not only pay you guys back that are a part of it, but you'll see so much more success in the end. Um, you never lose until you sell. Um, and that's the way that I've lived my life, and it seems to work out really, really well for however many years in a bear market, in a bull market, in whatever type of market. I never expected, right, for this to happen. Multiple support levels to be hit. This is just an AVAX. Multiple support levels to be hit. This is a massive support level. How it bounced off of that 27 level, but it just broke through that. But breaking through this level of 25, which is a strong support level, is crazy. And then breaking through this level all the way down to 19. If it breaks 19, then that, like, these are massive support levels that it should not break, right? Same thing goes for Solana. Same thing goes for Avac. Solana was at a $191 price point, dropped all the way down to $134. So again, this is just my strategy. I just wanted to be transparent with you guys. Let me know what you think about it. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of people that don't like it at all, but I just wanted to be transparent, be open with you guys, and let you understand where I'm standing, because I have $800 left in here for it if it drops lower than 22. I have $800 in here to invest at the 22 mark. For Ethereum, if it drops lower than 28, I have another $1,000 that's coming over here to invest into there. I'm going to consistently invest because it's not that I have endless money. I just have enough money to invest at the lows to have a massive gain in the end. That's just the way that I see it, especially with altcoin season literally right around the corner. I'm going to get out of here, guys. Let me know what you think about this. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.